If you've been inside GoHighLevel lately, you've probably seen two AI tools that sound like they do the exact same thing. There's voice AI and there's conversation AI. And the names are honestly confusing enough that a lot of people turn on the wrong one, waste money, or just freeze and use neither of them. By the end of this video, you're going to know exactly what each one does, when to use which, and when to run both together. No fluff, just a clear decision that you can make today. What's up, you guys? My name's Ashley, and on this channel, we make GoHighLevel make sense. So let's clear this up once and for all, because once you see the difference, it's actually really simple. Let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, so here's the one sentence version. Voice AI handles phone calls and conversation AI handles text. That's the core of it. Voice AI is the one that picks up the phone and talks to a caller out loud in a natural voice. Conversation AI is the one that types back and forth with someone over text message, website chat, or social media. Everything else is just details, and we're going to go through those details so you can pick with confidence. Let's start with the voice AI. This is your AI phone agent. When someone calls the business, voice AI answers the call in a natural human-sounding voice. It can hold a real conversation, answer questions about the business, qualify the caller, and even book an appointment right there during the call. It can also make outbound calls, so it can ring people to remind them about appointments or follow up on a lead. And every one of those calls connects back to the CRM, so the contact, the notes, and the booking all land in the right place. Voice AI is for any business where people pick up the phone and call. Think home services, medical and dental offices, law firms, and anybody who misses calls because they're busy doing the actual work. Okay, now let's talk about the cost on voice AI, because this actually really is important for your decision. Inbound phone calls through voice AI are covered if you're on the AI employee bundle, which is $97 a month per sub account. So inbound phone calls through voice AI are covered if you're on the AI employee bundle, which is $97 a month per sub account. But two things are billed separately. Outbound calls are separate, and the website voice widget, which is the talking widget on a website, is also separate and billed by the minute. So if your plan is mostly answering inbound calls, the bundle covers you. If you want heavy outbound calling, you need to budget for that on top of it. Next up is conversation AI, and this is your AI text agent. Instead of talking on the phone, it handles the written conversations. It works on your website chat widget, on SMS text messaging, and across Facebook Messenger, Instagram DMs, and WhatsApp. Someone sends a message on any of those channels and conversation AI answers in seconds, asks qualifying questions, answers FAQs, and books the appointment into the calendar. The huge advantage here is speed and reach. Most leads today would rather text than call, and they expect an answer right away. Conversation AI really gives them that answer at any hour on whatever app they're already on. Here's a quick note on training, because both tools need it and people skip it. You don't program these with code, you feed them your business information. You can point them at your website so they learn your services and hours, upload documents like a service menu, and add specific questions and answer pairs for the things that are the most important. The more real information you give them, the more human they actually sound. A thin setup is the number one reason that these come across as robotic, so that's a place you really want to spend time no matter which one you choose. Stick with me, because in a minute I'm going to give you the simple 3-question test that tells you exactly which one to turn on, so you never have to be questioning it. So when do you use which? Let's make this very concrete. Use voice AI when your customers call. If you look at how leads reach this business and the phone is ringing all day, that's your answer. A plumbing company, an HVAC company, a dental office, these live on phone calls, and an AI that answers every call instead of sending people to voicemail is worth real money. Use conversation AI when your customers text, chat, or message on social. If the business runs ads that send people to a website, or get a lot of Instagram and Facebook messages, or just has a chat bubble on their site, that's where conversation AI shines. The leads are coming in as text, so you answer them as text. And honestly, for most businesses, the real answer is both. They're not competing tools, they're just two doors into the same business, and customers use whichever one that they actually prefer. So you let voice AI cover the phone line, while conversation AI covers the website chats, the texts, and the DMs. Now, no matter how someone reaches out by voice or by text, they get an instant answer and a booked appointment, and it all flows into the same calendar and the same CRM. That's the setup that actually captures everyone. One more thing on cost so you can actually plan. So conversation AI is also covered under that $97 AI employee bundle, and going forward, the usage is moving more towards a token-based model, which just means you pay for what the AI actually processes. For most local businesses, the volume is small enough that the flat bundle is the simplest way to think about it. The point is, turning on conversation AI alongside voice AI usually doesn't blow up your cost, because the inbound side of both lives under that same bundle. Okay, now let me give you a simple test that I promised, because it makes the decision in about 30 seconds. Ask 3 questions about the business. 1, how do most of your customers reach out right now by phone or by text and message? 2, where are you losing people? Are calls going to voicemail or are messages sitting unanswered? And 3, where are you spending money to drive traffic, to a phone number or to a website and social pages? Wherever the answers point, that's the tool you turn on first. If they point both directions, you run both and you start with whichever pain is bigger. Now, let me clear up a couple things that trip people up so you don't make any common mistakes that I see. First, turning on both tools does not mean customers get double messaged. Voice AI handles the call, conversation AI handles the text thread, and they work their own channels. Second, both tools can hand off to a human whenever the conversation gets a bit complicated. That way, you're not fully removing the personal touch, you're just making sure nobody gets ignored while your team is actually busy. Third, don't turn everything on at once and walk away. Start the one channel, test it like a real customer, fix the answers that come out wrong, and then expand. The businesses that roll this out slowly and check the conversation get much better results than the ones that flip every switch and hope. Okay, if you don't already have a GoHighLevel plan, you can use our link down below and get an extended 30-day free trial. I do want to quickly touch on the different plans and pricing options in case you were wondering which one you should go with. So you can pay monthly or annual. You will save with the annual plan, but they have the starter plan, which is $97 per month. You get all core features with this, but you only get 3 sub accounts. Then there's the unlimited plan, which is $297 per month. This is built for growing agencies, so you get everything in the starter plan, but you get unlimited sub accounts, rebill phone and email with no markup, and then basic API access. Then with the Agency Pro, it's $497 per month. With this, you get everything in the unlimited plan, but you get SaaS mode, so automated sub account creation, user agent reporting, and then advanced API access. So depending on where you're at in business, just depends on the plan that you should select. Okay, so let's bring it all together. Voice AI is your phone agent for callers, and it answers, qualifies, and books over the phone. Conversation AI is your text agent for messages, and it answers, qualifies, and books over website chat, text, and social. Pick Voice AI if your customers call, pick Conversation AI if they text and message, and run both if they do both, which businesses typically do. Train them and start with one channel and then expand as you start to trust it. Once you see them side by side, it stops being confusing and starts being pretty simple. Again, if you want to check out GoHighLevel and get an extended 30-day free trial, our link is down below. I do want to mention that these are affiliate links, which means we may earn a small commission at no extra cost to you. So if you do choose to use our links, we just want to thank you so much in advance for supporting our channel. It really helps us to continue to create free content just like this. That wraps up this video. If this finally made these 2 click for you, don't forget to like and subscribe for more GoHighLevel walkthroughs that keep it super simple. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.